New this morning as we continue to reflect on the record flooding 30 years ago this week in our area, it is important to remember many communities outside of Des Moines were also affected. Ames suffered as water inundated Hilton Coliseum and other areas of Iowa State's campus, like the Iowa State Center. That center housed thousands of historical ISU artifacts, forcing employees to work around the clock to save everything that they could. Lynette Pullman, who is director and chief curator at the Iowa State Center, says she spent the night for several months there as she and her staff tried to regulate the facility's temperature and humidity so that the art pieces would not be damaged.
When you're faced with the loss of your cultural heritage, it's a pretty traumatic thing. It doesn't show on the outside, but when you stand back and say, what would we be at Iowa State if we lost not only the collection, but some of the other things that you might have lost on campus?
It took weeks for Iowa State and Ames to completely recover from the flooding. ISU employees have now created more comprehensive disaster plans and, of course, the years afterwards, which helped them prepare much more effectively for future floods like what they had in 2008. I thought it was really important to highlight what happened in Ames, to recognize that it wasn't just Des Moines that suffered in '93.
Yeah.
Van Meter suffered, Mitchellville suffered.
Yeah.
So many towns dealt with that record flooding.
And having covered flooding and hurricanes for years, I think it's important to highlight also the people who step up to help, because the recovery efforts take so long, and it even extends beyond just the officials who step up to help.
Yeah, and there's kind of an emotional connection to it. There's a recovery process in trying to keep, the artifacts, the history of the area intact. So it's really stunning to see. Listening
to Lynette's stories, she would talk about how they were, carrying things up to the top floor and just hoping that the water would not get that high. So thankfully it never did, and they were able to save everything there.